Welcome mates, I'm Bloodthirsty Lord, but you can call me Lordy, and today we're back on the Paragon website because version 43 patch notes just dropped. Welcome to the Monolith Rising, and new world has been revealed. And obviously that means graphic update and so much more content on the horizon. This is truly exciting. But mates, before getting to this video, make sure you smash that like button. Let's try and get 200 likes on this video. If you want to show more support to the channel, you can do so. There's a whole bunch of social links in the description below. So without further ado, let's get straight into this. So obviously you see the dusk and dawn side to it. That's pretty cool. Then we go to the welcome to Monolith page, which is pretty much where you can select images and see the site for itself. You have the dawn side, which has interesting mechanics there that if you can pause and pretty much stop at certain aspects of this video if you want to see what it does say in the text. Also here they do showcase that Kalari and some other heroes that do abuse verticality can gank in certain ways towards a lane, which is pretty cool. And we get first snippets at the new tower system within Paragon. Looks pretty clean. Then let's go to the next image, and that is the dusk side. And then we get the dark version of that tower, followed up by this monolithic version of the dusk side. And it looks so clean. I just realized there's videos towards this. Okay. Okay, I get that. It's pretty much where that little side cap is. You can jump through there, okay. That's pretty cool how they've got videos connected to each thing. I didn't expect that. So that's nice. Obviously, if we click on the tower, or the turret, we'll be able to see this. Wow, that's pretty insane. Oh my god, mates, I'm getting too excited for this. Let's move on to the next one, and that is the jungle. Obviously, we get the new jungle area. Looks pretty clean. There's videos connected to each one, so if you want to look for it yourself, you can do it yourself, because obviously just a click away. Then we do have the new river side of the map, and it does look amazing. Look at the vegetation, look at the water, mates. This is pretty exciting. Then you got the prime buff area on the left hand side there, looking clean as hell. Man, I love this. This is going to be so clean when it does drop on September 21st. Let's move on to the next one. That is the prime thing. If it does load, there we go. That is the prime camp area. You got 3 entries like normal. I'm not sure if there's any type of verticality when it comes to behind the actual prime camp, if they've changed that in some type of way, because that'd be pretty cool to see as well. But overall, it's like a death zone pit when you do get caught in there. Looks really nice though. Let's keep moving on. We do have a new skin called the Stonewood Rampage skin. Not really exciting in my opinion. It's just Rampage, more looking like a wood or tool with full like vegetation growing out of him. It's cool in some way, then also not so cool. But then obviously you can see with the lore connected to it, he's pretty much from the same area as Morgesh and Faye. That is pretty cool to see. I like that lore connected to the skin itself, the way it looks. Nothing too crazy in my opinion, but it's there. I'm guessing the ultimate version of this skin is going to like have trees coming out of it. That would be pretty cool to see. But obviously it doesn't show. Then we have the endgame celebration. It's back, boys. From the days of Agora, aka Legacy, we get to see the victory screen. Not the full complete version of it, just pretty much when the core explodes, you'll be able to see this. Later on, they will keep improving it, and then we'll obviously see our characters with their skins and maybe even their voice lines standing in front of the core as it explodes for the victory screen, which I hope happens very soon. But right now, this is a very clean scene, and look at the scenery. Oh my god, man. That dawn side is looking crazy good. Let's keep moving on, and we do have the auto run feature, which is a feature that I think many people have requested because every other MOBA game has that. And obviously, since this was a third-person MOBA game, it was a little bit more difficult to add it on, but now we do have it. It's pretty much a feature where you're able to auto run with a certain binding, numlock on PC, and Team Comms L1 on PS4. By doing that, you'll be able to auto run while multitasking by looking at your cards, looking at your gems, and also changing your abilities if you need to do so, like upgrading your abilities, which is a very cool mechanic because obviously, if you guys play Paragon all day, you get a little thirsty, you have your water bottle right on the side, you can just put it into auto run, drink your water, then go back and cancel auto run feature, and then just play as normal. Pretty cool. You pretty much got the dusk side and the dawn side, and you can see the major effect when it does transition in towards the mid lane. It's pretty cool, I love this. I love the idea of having 2 themes like that. Let's move on to the hero updates, and these are the ones that we're going to explain within the full release notes or the full patch notes, which are going to be Aurora, Quang, Steel, and Faye, because they copped some great hero changes for the better or for the worse. We shall find out within this video. Let's move on to Aurora. Glacial Charge, cast speed has been increased, Hoarfrost, radius increased from 400 to 440, Cryoseism cast speed has been increased, initial application radius increased from 700 to 850, secondary explosion are the same size. So obviously you can see the sizes and the radiuses of her abilities been increased because everyone was getting out of her abilities too quickly, but now they're going to end up getting caught by them, and it's going to be quite devastating for anyone that does verse Aurora. The next hero was, I'm pretty sure, Quang. Judgment of the Heavens. Radius increase from 250 to 350. Fury of the Heavens. Radius increase from 500 to 700. So radius increase all of his aura abilities and also some of his damage abilities. So that's really nice. The next big hero was Steel. Bull Rush removed. New ability Shield Bash. Steel strikes out with his shield, causing 80, 117, 146, and 176 damage in the area in front of him. Enemies hit by the shield are stunned for 0.5 seconds. Cost 70 mana, 9876 seconds cooldown depending on the level of the ability. Shield Slam, reduced range from 900 to 850, increased area of effect from 500 to 550. Bulwark, which is another ability, reduced cooldown from 18 seconds to 14 seconds, and a general balance over Steel, reduced base mana from 276 to 262, reduced base mana regen from 1.32 to 1.27. So that new ability is pretty interesting doing damage. It's like your ultimate, I'm guessing, but you're able to stun people as well. So that's cool. And it looks like you can stun multiple enemies in the area. I was hoping there was a video for that because that'd be really interesting to see. Let's move on to the next big change that they mentioned for the hero updates, and that is Faye. The Bramble patch no longer restricts movement during cast, with increase from 160 to 200, fly trap radius increase from 530 to 575, so good buff on that. Everything else in the hero side of things are number changes, and a little here and there of making heroes stronger or weaker, and obviously helping people like Sevrog be able to stack better, because obviously before it's kind of hard to stack. Now it's kind of easier with this new patch being available, so that's pretty cool. And there's a whole bunch of changes. I'm going to let you guys read that for yourself, alongside some other changes here and there. Let's keep moving on. There's the general changes for modeling and some of the abilities cancelling out, so that's alright. And then we move on to the big change, which is the map. Game mode and economy. Towers received a full visual rework, which we just showcased not long ago. Removed Amber Link, that is now gone. Replaced by green buff camp. Previous green buff location has been replaced with addition white camp. So you can have a white camp where the green buff used to be in version 42, and also where the amber link used to be in version 42. Now you can have the green buff there. The gold drip, increased passive gold drip per minute from 288 to 390. Increased speed at which drip is granted from 5 seconds intervals to 1 second intervals. That's pretty much the gold you'll be able to gain over time, because now we don't have Amber Link. That is pretty much a new version of that being integrated into the system, but we're not able to pretty much interact with that in any way possible, because it's just a economy system that goes on throughout the game. Hero kill bounties. Increase base hero kill bounty from 455 gold to 550 gold. Reduce hero kill bounty net worth bonus from 0.01 to 0.006. Net worth bonus is how much the bounty increases for every 1 gold the enemy hero has earned. These changes will result in increased economy values of early game kills while reducing late game totals. Update jungle cap economy. White caps. Now will always spawn a large white minion prior to reinforcing with up to 2 small white minions. Increase reinforcement time from 60 seconds to 90 seconds. White minion large grants 150 gold, grants 42 XP. Then it talks about the other minions, which are the white minion, the small version of that, the green buff, the gold buff, the black buff, and how much XP and gold you'll be able to gain out of that, so that's alright. All Prime removed root ability, so that doesn't exist anymore, so that's pretty good. Added new scattered projectiles ability. Prime Helix launches 10 slow homing projectiles in there, which distribute themselves evenly amongst all enemies nearby Prime Helix. Update the order in which all Prime cast abilities. Old order, knockback, slow cone, root. New order, scatter projectile, slow cone, and knockback. So you won't be pushed away from it initially, which is pretty good. Lane minions spawn schedule. Increase the amount of time before minions are added to the waves. Minions will now be added on the 22nd, 38th, and 58th waves. Previously was on the 19th, 31st, and the 48th wave. So pretty much that is time when minions will start to increase per wave. So that's alright. Then we do have some card changes. There's a whole bunch of card changes. There's actually insane amount, to be honest, in every affinity and every card pretty much in the game. Then you have the gem changes, then you have the chest changes, then you have the general changes, then pulse and bug fixings and loot crates. And even more changes. There's just so much changes in this. They're all little changes in my opinion. They will add up to something big, obviously, but right now everything just small changes. They go into one massive thing. That makes the version 43 update, which is insane. And I don't want to read this all, because if I did, it's going to take like an hour to read and break down, because that would be completely boring, and that's something I don't want to bring to the channel, that's for sure. We're always trying to bring the most juiciest information and news towards the channel, so explaining the major features of this update was obviously a great thing. I'm really happy with this update. I can't wait for it to come out, because obviously graphic update is going to look insane. That is the one amazing thing, to be able to visualize yourself in a certain location, aka Monolith, and be able to experience what it truly was supposed to be. Before we had the version of Monolith released to us, which was like a beta phase version. Now we have like the complete version, and obviously we'll keep changing and changing in the future. and I'm really happy about that because it just immerses you into a whole different experience when playing Paragon. So I'm happy about that. Overall, I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good. Hopefully you mates enjoy this video, but tell me your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section down below. Did you enjoy this video? Do you want to see more videos like this when you just quickly go over the news and break down the most important topics, the things that really mean so much? Because obviously when it comes to balancing and all that stuff, that all changes throughout each patch. So this loses its power if we keep explaining each one. But tell me what you think about this. What is your favorite part of this update? Is it the graphic update, the new skin, the new towers, just anything? Just tell me what you think in the comment section down below. So mates, if you did enjoy this video, show us by smashing the like button. Let's try to get 200 likes on this video. If you mates want to see more Paragon gaming content and gaming content in general on my channel, all you have to do is share this with your friends and hit the subscribe button to become a mate today. That is all for this video. Over time to go, but don't you worry. Back very soon. Yes, boys, because ain't seen nothing yet. So it seems like with the new addition of the graphic update, which is going to be the most hyped thing about this patch, is that Kalara is going to become OP. Yeah, that's the case. Yep. Verticality, she's going to abuse that. We're going to win every game we play.